Hello there, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what's going on with your person. What is their overall energy towards you? Here's the King of Wands, the Aries coming through, and Four of Wands, very nice. And here is the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords. I feel like this person has a really fun side, but they have a really just practical, kind of dry side as well. And here is the Three of Swords. I feel like they're not letting themselves join the fun of this connection. I feel like they're trying to hold on to their independence a little too much, maybe valuing their independence a little more, but something is starting to eat away at them, chip away at them. Their desire for fun and happiness, following their dreams and passions, I feel is starting to really call at them. And like their broken heart, this aching longing in their heart is starting to really get to them a lot. So here's this Ten of Cups here as well. So they know that they want something more. The Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands, it's really beautiful together. So they feel something's really missing in their life, and I feel like they're finally understanding what that is. It could be like this deeper, meaningful connection with you. This is Libra coming through here as well. All right, here's romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So yeah, they're understanding that maybe, they thought that they could just kind of cut their feelings off and just do their own thing, but these feelings are not going away and it's causing them a lot of pain. So they're finally like, okay, I better just kind of sit down and think about this. And they're finally understanding like their feelings have some kind of value or something, and that they need to be taking better care of themselves. Here's divine connection. Okay, we do have this like Four of Wands, which can be this like 11-11 card. So this is I feel like this person does want something very solid and stable and just fun. They want more fun in their life, so they're realizing that. You changed me. You changed me. You made me into someone who actually does want to have some fun and just not be all like business-like all the time, and someone who actually wants to care about emotions and show some emotion here and there. Here's separation, time apart from each other. So they are learning a lot in the separation, since a lot of you are probably separated here, and they can really feel you. I feel you energetically. I feel like maybe some of them tried to pull away to kind of claim their own energy, to not feel anything, but the feelings could just be growing stronger over time, and they're just like, what the heck? What the heck is going on here? I don't understand. Okay. Sorry, let me just get these card decks out of the way. Here's friendship. This friendship is leading to more. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. Because like the best relationships are built on friendship. Like the best relationships are built on like and not love. It's better for the love to kind of be built over time. Let's see. So they're working on letting this lead to more. There's romantic feelings there. Here's black egg. Yeah, I feel like this person, they're kind of like a mystery. They have like, they kind of see like their heart as just this black egg, like this black box that they're like only open in a case of emergency or something like that. And I feel like they're getting at that point where it's like they just finally are like, okay, I finally need to crack open my heart. Maybe they understand now that they've found the right person in you. And they're like, okay, I think I need to do this. Yeah, and speaking of finding the right person, unicorn, they're like, it's going to take a unicorn to open my heart. And we got two cards of spirit here. So you are like this unicorn wizard for them. So I feel like you've really perplexed them a lot, because I feel like they were pretty full of themselves and really just felt like, yeah, I'm just gonna get through life and not worry about having like romantic feelings for anyone. What a sucker for someone who has romantic feelings. But no, you have gotten to them. You are like someone who just like understands them. And I'm just starting to feel a little confused myself here. All this is like a weird big mystery. That's how they're feeling about you. It's like they're like, what the heck? They're so thrown for a loop. This is like some really strange mystery for them. Here's I'm ready. So yeah, maybe it's like the zero, like this egg. So they're like, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to come out of my shell, maybe. I'm ready to actually embrace some romance in my life. Yeah, I feel like they've really, really, really been putting off romance. And they thought it was for fools, like the fool card here. And no longer. So they're like, okay, fine. I'm going to make myself into a fool and I'm just going to go for this. Do you think about me too? So maybe if it's, you guys have been separated for a while, they're wondering, if you still think about them in the way you did before. Interesting with 0-1. So something about like binary codes coming through here as well. They've been like seeing things in black and white, and maybe they're finally embracing some gray. There is someone else. Maybe they're afraid you found someone else. 13 could be an important number here. This could be like someone else's like really big influence on them. Or for some of you, it could be like someone just, they've tried to like find other people to replace you, but they can't. I can't even look at you right now. So there's some like shame here about something. And here's sex with you. So they like can't shake this like physical desire for you. I feel like maybe for a while they just thought like they were just really, really physically attracted to you, and that's what was causing like the obsession. But they're noticing now, maybe they did see like other people or something, and they're realizing they still can't get their mind off of you. It's just driving them crazy. I can't help but kind of laugh at this person in a way. Here's money. Maybe they're look at the 9 of Pentacles here. They were very, very focused on money and financial independence. They try to exclude love from their life because they're like, I am not going to have love until I have money. And they're like, that should be the natural order of things because I want to be able to take care of someone. I want to have a family. And so much for the soulmate stuff. I don't believe in that anyway. So I'll be able to find a very good person. Like I can use like a matchmaking service or something if I need to. They didn't think like a soulmate would just show up out of nowhere, like this unicorn, this blessed and magical unicorn. I almost said like uniform would show up in their life. Control. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I feel like they let the opinions of others really control them, and they let their rigid beliefs control them as well. But they're out of control. I feel like they're out of control now. Okay, let's get one of these cards from this fairy forest. This card. And then we have the Fairy Norn, number 31. Oh my God, it's a unicorn. Planning, patience, cooperation. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this person like doesn't know how to work well with others. They could be very impatient because we have like this Aries stuff coming through here. And yeah, you were just like totally out of their plans. Interesting, we have mirror numbers here, 13 and then 31. And then we have this mirror right here. So they see you and they feel like they're looking in the mirror. They do see that you guys are like mirror souls. We have like these mirrors here as well. And they're just like, what the heck? This is like out of the realm of what I've always known about life. So they don't know what to think. And like, I'm just laughing because I'm not like making fun of them as a person. It's more just like, it's just funny to see this realization that they're having, because this is someone who really, really thinks that they just have everything all figured out in a way. Like they're very solid with what they had planned for their life. And they're like, what the heck is happening? What the heck? They don't get it. So they're very surprised. They're going through a spiritual awakening right now. Especially if like, 10 of Cups. Especially if like Uranus is going through like their 12th house or something. Like if they're like a Taurus or Taurus rising or, yeah, I think just like Taurus rising. I don't know. That's where Uranus is right now. And here's the Magician. And here is the 10 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like maybe they saw like how happy you made them. And they like had these feelings for you and they knew it. But they're like, I got it. Like, look, 6 of Cups. They felt like they knew there was a very special connection between you two. Maybe they even felt like you guys had been together in past lives before. Or they saw you as someone that they would want to have children with. Or have a family with. But they're like, I gotta keep this under control. This is very like, they really, really try to control themselves. and they might have just like cut things off with you or something if you guys aren't in communication. Or they try to control themselves, so even beyond pain and feelings. So that's like why they act the way they do, because they're trying to control themselves out of having to deal with difficult emotions. Because they might have seen you. They might have seen like love as pain. So, and betrayal. And because if they've had traumatic experiences like that. So as soon as they started feeling like, oh my God, heavenly bliss with you, because you did take them there as a unicorn, you know, as a unicorn wizard, you took them into heaven. And they're like, no, I can't have this. You know, this is going to end in something bad. I hide behind material things. Yeah, the magician's all about building the material world. So they really felt like they could do some magic, build up some money, and everything would be okay. And they'd feel good. And here's, I know I was a distraction from your pain, or they're trying to distract themselves from their pain. Gosh. And how are they feeling about you? You have the Knight of Cups. So this is a confirmation, yes, that they did have these romantic feelings for you. Ace of Wands. Whoa, and a lot of attraction for you. Like a lot of strong desire for you. Ace of Cups. Oh my God. So I'm feeling like this is saying that they love you a lot. So they couldn't help loving you. They can't stop loving you. And you changed me, so they are going through this process of change. That's good. Here's envy. Every single day I feel worse about myself and my choices. So they could be beating themselves up. Maybe if they did end something with you, they're really regretting it because they're understanding that they really love you and they have a lot of desire for you. And these feelings are not dying down at all. We also have surprise. I have a beautiful surprise plan for you. So maybe they will surprise you somehow. Like just come out of nowhere and let you know their feelings. What are their intentions towards you? Here's the Eight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So I feel like they're still like in deep contemplation, maybe trying to get some more spiritual insights, higher awareness. And here's the Ten of Wands. So I feel like they're still like trying to kind of just carry their burdens through life and just kind of keep doing things on their own for a while. It doesn't mean they're never going to reach out, but they're still in this process of getting spiritual illumination. Like they need to change. I feel like they really need to purify themselves to get on your level. They have a lot of darkness that they need to purge. I mean, because we have like this black egg with the unicorn. So I feel like this could represent like a lot of darkness in their soul that they need to get rid of still. And here's this, wow, 7th chakra, number 41. So this is what I'm getting here, like illumination. So there's like maybe a divine plan or something where this person is like cooking themselves up to the light. And, you know, I just feel a purification right now. They have purification needing to go on. And so it could be that you guys are kind of being kept separate for right now because they need to heal and they need to understand life better. They need to understand like how special you are in order to like deserve being with you. Okay, so what are their blocks and fears in this connection with you, pile 4? Here's the Chariot. This could be a long distance connection. This could be, you know, they're just not ready to move forward. They could be battling with their head and their heart. This is definitely someone who's battling with their head and their heart a lot. But they're having to let their heart win for once. That's like their lesson right now. Okay, so what do they most want you to know, pile 4? Here's the 9 of Wands. So they're like, I'm so afraid of letting someone in. I don't let anyone in. And here's the 7 of Swords. So they have a hard time showing themselves, showing their true selves to anyone. So they're like, don't take it personally. This is just how I am with everyone. Here's the Emperor. Yeah, they're like, they're so just like serious business all the time. The Empress, whoa, coming up together here. Wow. Okay, those came up together like this in the Sagittarius extended reading as well. That's crazy. So I feel like they know and they see very well that you guys are like this serious power couple. They know that you're equal in power and beauty and like status and talent to them. And yeah, they see you as a wonderful match to them, but they're very skeptical and hesitant to let that in. And they are definitely not telling you that. They hide everything from everyone. in all their plans and thinking about the future, they keep it a secret. All right. Advice for you, pile 4. Here's truth be told, number 14. Okay, so if you told this person like a lot of truth, or you have some truth to tell them, I would say go ahead and do it, because it's helping to wake them up, and it will give you peace. Because if you feel like you've said everything you needed to say, and then it's on them, like the ball is in their court. So just make sure that you've said everything you needed to say and the ball is in their court as much as possible. If you can't get through to them at all, then just be like, oh well, there's got to be something better for me, and live with that belief that there's something better, because there can be something better, because your loyal heart here belongs to someone who can respect it and be loyal to you as well. Okay, so what might they say to you, pile 4? It is okay to move on. So yeah, they might not know when they're going to be ready, and this is saying like there's definitely someone there who can make things very mutual with you. Be the best you can be, and that wonderful person is going to find you, or either this person will evolve and come back around to you, or this other person is going to fall in love with the authentic version of you and be there for you. We've been meeting in dreams. So even if you're not meeting in the real world, this physical reality, they're feeling you a lot in their dreams. And yeah, can you feel me with you? How weird. Okay. They're like, I feel you too much, too often. During our time apart, I'm growing and learning every single day. Step by step, I'm becoming the person you deserve. Yeah, you changed me. Interesting. Because they really do have to make themselves into someone you deserve. And this is, our souls already know each other, don't they? He whispered, it's our bodies that are new. Wow. So they feel this very much on a spiritual, energetic level, even if they wouldn't necessarily be like a spiritual type person. Surrounded by the angels, 444, miracles are happening. Yeah, I feel like this person really does need a miracle. And I'm feeling so jealous of all the people who get to be close to you right now. We had envy coming through, so they could really be envying other people around you. And I miss you regardless of how things seem. Okay, here's, I'm afraid to tell you how I feel. And I desire you. And I don't know what to do. But I know I want to keep working on myself, like this 8 of Pentacles down here. That's the one thing they know to do, is just to keep improving themselves every single day and building their empire. Okay, will you ever forgive me? I'm overcoming my childhood trauma. I'm learning how to love. This could be other trauma as well. I'm struggling with money. I'm focusing too much on money. And here's your smile makes me melt. And I don't want to keep hurting you. I miss you, regardless of how things seem. I need to take things slow. I am nervous. This could be someone who's like overly nervous and they don't show it. I think about you as I fall asleep, and as soon as I wake up, I have to distract myself throughout the day to keep my mind from wandering back to you. Okay, and you have taught me so much about love and life. I could dive into your mind. I've never felt anything like this before. Wow, I just saw like 1:31:31 on my video clock here. So there's that 31:31 or 31:13. You are my rose. So to me, this says like you are their empress. You're someone extremely beautiful. Someone like just made in heaven. So the rose is like the closest physical manifestation of heaven. You are always so sweet. Yeah, they see you as so sweet. So beautiful. So perfect. Okay, so they right now, like as this unicorn, they don't see anything wrong with you. So obviously no one, is completely perfect, but they just feel like you're not to blame for any shit that, excuse me, any crap that went down between you two. I love you. I hate you. I can't live without you. So they're like really, really confused about this. They really hate it, like they can't get you out of their mind because they really felt like they can move on from this and they can't at all. And you're like my long lost best friend. And I've never cared so deeply for someone before. And they feel kind of silly because they thought they had control over that, but they don't.